Grand Rising Kings and Queens. My name is Damian Harrison, and this is my first video, and welcome to my channel, Grow with Damian. Was supposed to make these videos, and honestly, I want to say my apologies for if my camera's going to be moving a lot or whatever, because I'm holding it right now. But you know, you're always supposed to take your first step or nothing will ever happen, you know? So, yeah. But as I push and go through with this, I will get the things necessary that I need. But for right now, work with what you got, you know? So, but yeah, I'm Damian Harrison. This channel is going to be called Grow with Damian. A little bit about this channel before I get into myself. It would just be me posting a lot of videos, just talking, you know, talking about God, self, you know, inspirational stuff. I'm still teeter-tottering on like other things, but that's the main basis. And I have a TikTok, so I'll be able to post some shorts and all of that, but I wanted to make a long video because I can talk and I love talking. So a little bit about me. I'm Damian Harrison. I'm 23. I'm Puerto Rican and Panamanian, 2 Spanish clans, tribes, whatever. But yeah, I'm a single father. I have a wonderful, beautiful daughter, Zuri Noel Harrison, the one and only. She just turned 4, September 4th. And yeah, as of right now, I'm where I want to be in life. But you know, it's always chances to grow. And if you always want something or always looking for more, you're never going to be satisfied. So, you know, but yeah, as of right now, I had lost my job, but I'm back into another job, same place, Amazon, but it's part-time instead of full-time, which is cool because I've had thoughts and ideas of doing 2 jobs until I start school in spring. So the plan is in spring to start school for psychology. Yes, this is your future doctor, Dr. Harrison, Doctor of Psychology. So with that, I started my college journey in August. My grandma, my Nina, rest in peace to her, she helped me out because I was living with her last summer, because I've had a lot going on, so I've been everywhere. Like even right now I'm living with roommates, but that's cool. You know, God has plans for me, and you know, everything is just a test, and everything is just to see how I will act and my faith. So, you know, I have full faith in God and everything that he has going on, and where I'm at right now is great for me and a lot of aspects. So basically, I started off with graphic design because I thought, hey, making video games was great. But like I said, I was working, trying to get my life together, you know, trying to get a car, crib. And with graphic design, it's a lot of drawings, a lot of writing. Well, not even writing, just drawing. And I was just rushing things like I've always done. I've always rushed things. And that's one thing that God is teaching me is patience, because, you know, I lack it a lot. But, you know, I'm getting better with that. But yeah, so, I was like, yeah, making games would be cool. But like I said, the art thing, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just give up. And that's one thing I always used to do as well, just give up on myself, you know. So yeah, after that, when I went to Ohio recently, which was around December, I was switching it to computer science, and not even thinking about, mind you, the 2 things. Maybe graphic design was more so something I would think I would love to do or like to do. But then I started thinking of what would be best for this world. Like, what degree would be best for me to get a job, you know, an in-demand job and stuff like that. And one thing I should tell y'all, don't do things for that. Do things for the love of yourself. So no matter what you love to do, do it. You know, don't let people bring you down. Don't let people say that's not a career, that's not a job, that's not something that's going to make you money. Take all that out. Money is nothing. Money is everything, right? But guess what? Money is only for this world. And we're beyond this world. We live in the stars, in the galaxies and stuff. The money is energy, just like everything is energy as well. But yeah, Don't do things for the money. Do things for the love of it. The money will come, you know? And it's a lot of things with money. Like, I could get $1 million right now without money management. Nothing would show for it. And I would just have a lot of flashy things or whatever. And that stems with living for other people, living for validation and all those things. And if that sounds like you, stop that. Because you shouldn't live for the validation of others. You should live for the validation of yourself, of God, you know? But yeah, so basically I was thinking of computer science because I was like, oh yeah, that would be a cool in-demand job. You know, I always have a job because, you know, as the world keep going, AI and computer things are going to keep going as well, right? That's what the world is literally trying to change into, everything robotics and stuff, if y'all don't notice that. And I'm not really big on, like, watching different things and news and stuff. I just know, you know, I just see it. They're trying to roboticize everything. I can't think right now, but you get what I'm saying. AI, everything. Make everything basically like this. Make everything so we could do less and they could do more type thing. Because people are lazy and they don't want to do things. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to go to work. They don't want to go for a run. They don't want to do the things necessary for their health and their well-being, you know? But anyway, so then after that, I met somebody, the wonderful Trey Lisa. If you're watching this, shout out to you, Trey Lisa. And she brought career into my life. And my mom always was the type to, you know, get a career. You know, she was big on the military too, but that's something that helped her out. So, of course, that's why she was just trying to help at the end of the day. But the military is something I don't feel like I want to do or is necessary. Or even if it is, I still have years. I'm only 23 to go to the military if it's absolutely necessary. But I don't feel like anything is absolutely necessary. You dictate your life and stuff. You're the controller of this. You're the co-creator. So, you know, as long as you have faith and belief in everything that you do, it's gonna work out. God's gonna make it work out. But yeah, so Trey Lisa, right? Shout out to Trey Lisa again, but I'm gonna talk about her real quick. She's big on her career. So as of right now, she's in nursing school. And she's doing very well. She's very awesome. But anyway, so I was thinking about it. I'm like, mind you, I've been on my spiritual journey since I took mushrooms. I want to say like 2 years ago. But it really peaked that time when I went to Ohio, because that's when I realized my worth. That's when I realized that I can do anything. That's when I realized a lot of things. And like I said, that's when I met God, is when I took the shrooms. And I know that might sound weird to y'all or whatever, but basically I took the shrooms, and depression, anxiety, all of those things just came crashing down on me. You know, suicidal stuff, all of those type of things. And everybody thought I was a loony bin. So I literally had to lean on myself, God, and he guided me through it. He got me through it. He showed me how everybody around me wasn't really there for me, you know. Showed me that like I started painting my nails, right? And this is the end of this, by the way, so y'all won't see these in future videos. But I started painting my nails. Everybody just went left. Everybody judging me, all of that, you know. And I know what people would think this would, you know, like the opposite sex and whatever. I mean, the same sex. But no, that's not me. I love my women. Chocolate girls, to be exact. The darker, the better. But anyway, yeah, it's been a lot of life lessons, a lot of things that I had to learn with my walk with God. And now, well, around that time, like I said, I'm big on the mind. I'm big on the mental. I'm big on what's within us. I feel like our whole life is mental. You know, obviously it's a physical world and all of that, but the mental thing is most important. What's within us is most important. Our soul is internal, you know? And how do we heal our soul? By what we put within, which is our mental, our mind, you know? And that's the thing. Like, let's say it's all about your mindset. So if you're always thinking negative, it's called energy. Everything is energy, right? So if you're always thinking negative, you're going to attract energy, law of attraction, right? If you're thinking positive, you're going to just attract positivity, law of attraction again, right? And that's a law. Like, that's literally, that's life. Anybody, you can go practice that right now, you know? And I'm not going to sit here and say I'm all-knowing or anything like that. And I want y'all to question me. I want y'all to call me out on things or ask me questions, because it's always a agree to disagree, and I will always love to hear anybody. I will always want to expand my knowledge, because knowledge and growth is infinite, you know? But, yeah, so back to my story, and I do that a lot. I go from this to that, you know, and hopefully I'll get better with that, but also I need you to be listening to me if you're really going to be watching my videos. So it doesn't matter if I go from this to that, the third, whatever, you know? So, because I know what I'm talking about, like, in a sense of, like, I'm saying those things because what I said prior triggered that. You get what I'm saying? So it's necessary for me to say it so I don't forget it. And as I grow and get these toxins out of my body, because I did used to smoke, I was not abused smoking, because it's all about people talking. I learned that in my book, not my book, but the book I have is called Unaddiction by Zinga Harrison. I hope I said that right. It's Nzinga. I'm reading that book as of right now. I'm not that deep into it, but it's not substance abuse, it's substance use. So I use drugs. You know, like I said, I used shrooms. I really used marijuana. Drinking wasn't really none of a problem of mine, but I've recently let all of that go so I could get closer to God, closer to myself, closer to my dreams, goals, and aspirations. And those dreams, goals, and aspirations all spawned in literally this December. So, yeah, basically I've been disassociated since I was a kid. Like, and I always been alone mentally. In a room full of people. If you ever been in a room full of people and you still felt alone, you feel what I'm saying. That means you're disassociated from everything around you, but you're within yourself. And honestly, now that I think about it, it's a good thing. But that's the point. If your mind isn't right, if the things around you isn't right, if your environment isn't right, if your parents don't fill you with the things that's necessary for your growth in a good way, because that's the thing, the negativity helps you grow as well. The negativity is probably one of the best ways to grow. But it gets to a point where you decide what you have around you. Like, I dislike hearing cussing. I dislike hearing a lot of things. And that's why it's very necessary for me to get things on my own. So I wouldn't even have to worry about those things, because I already have enough things that I have to deal with within myself. Because that's the point. The closer I get to God, the more the devil is going to mess with you. The more he's going to try to bring back all your old trauma and stuff. But that's the point. You'll get to a point where you're like, oh yeah, that's not me. Be quiet. Get back into that meditative state and all of that in a bag of chips. But anyway, like I said, I got a lot. I'll always be talking. So I kind of just want to make this as get this video out and, you know, see where it goes. I just did a long video on TikTok as well. I did like a 4 or 5 minute TikTok talking about unresolved trauma. I'll tag that. I'll have my TikTok and all those things. I'll probably have everything done by tomorrow, because honestly, I might just get on the game after this. Play the game. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so... Oh yeah, but Traylisa, she didn't really know, like, where she wanted to do, what she wanted to do, right? And I believe she said she wanted to be a physician assistant. That was what she wanted to do. But I forgot what reasons why she didn't go back to school. Oh, because she had to retake some classes or something, I believe. And she didn't really feel like doing that. And then she kind of just was like on the cusp of like, oh, I need to get something done. Because, you know, she wanted to get her own things as well. And, you know, I'm not going to put too much of her business out there. But, you know, of course she doesn't mind, because she's the person that's in my life. And, yeah. But anyway, so as I talked to her and guided her, you know, and that's the thing, a lot of things happened between us, and we're just now back together. But, yeah, as I was guiding her and she was guiding me, we got to a point where she decided to do nursing. Now, one of her biggest things was like, oh, it's money. Don't worry about the money. That's why I told her, it doesn't matter about the money. Regardless, you're going to have to be spending money your whole life. So better off spending it on something that's going to help you do the things that you want to do, you know? And she got to that point, and now she's doing it. So with me, I'm like, well, I love talking, right? Like I'm doing right now. I love helping people. I'm a very kind and loving person. I would help anybody with anything, no matter what. Financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. And financially isn't even an aspect of life, but just to put it out there. Just to put it out there. But yeah, I'm the type of person that always did things for other people and never did things for myself. And once I found myself, I realized that that wasn't so bad. It's just the point that I had to figure out that I'm here as well. So if I'm doing things for others, I don't do things for others for the intent of getting things back. I don't do things for others just so they'll benefit me or nothing. No, I do things for others just for them, because they're them, you know? So, psych nurse and therapist. Those were my two things until yesterday. It's funny, yesterday, right? So, until yesterday, and I've been in college since August, right? I've switched from graphic design. I did computer science, but I quickly switched it to general studies, I believe. I feel like I'm missing something. I guess not. But, so then I switched it to general studies, and like I said, me and Trelisa had a lot of things going on, so I kind of went down in a spiral after we had our no contact. I managed to, so basically both times, I had to do a SAP appeal to, in the summertime to get, my financial aid and stuff back because I wasn't taking school serious. Like I was like just not doing it, just doing it for the money because I get Chapter 35 benefits from my mother. Thank you, Mother. Norma Esther Murray Cologne. Yeah, I was getting benefits from her. So I just was doing school for that. That's literally why I was doing school. So then, like I said, summertime I did the SAP appeal, and that's when everything kind of went left with me and Trelisa. But, so I kind of gave up, but this time, instead of last time, because I can't really remember it, and see, that's crazy. I don't really remember why I had to, why I did the SAP appeal. No, that was the only time I did the SAP appeal, I believe. Yeah, that was the only time I did the SAP appeal. But basically, yeah, I did the SAP appeal. I was so happy that I got it back. Things went left with us, fell down again. But I got back up and made sure I at least got a B in developmental psychology. And I took child psychology prior to that, even though I didn't get a good grade. I really loved, you know, just the psychology thing, you know, the mind thing, because that's all I'm about right now. So, with the intent of summer classes, I did general studies to get into a BSN program to become a nurse, which would lead me to a psych nurse and a therapist. But my thing with therapy is that I'd rather post videos like this and y'all watch it for free, right? Instead of making people pay for questions that you could literally ask yourself, right? Or someone else can ask you. Just having someone to talk to is therapy. Me right now, I'm doing therapy for myself right now just by talking to y'all or to myself. Because, you know, nobody could watch this video, right? But, you know, I'm thinking positive. Hopefully a lot of people watch this video, or the people that need to watch this video. It doesn't even matter if it's uno. That's one in Spanish. So, yeah. Dang, I lost track of what I was saying. Because I'm always thinking. I'm telling you, I'm always thinking. It's full-time overtime in here. But, oh yeah, so psych nurse and therapist, that was the goal. But then yesterday, I'm like, hold on. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get this psych nurse and therapy going. Like, going. Even though, like I said, I'm not really where I want to be, but God got me where he wants to be. Where he wants me to be. But I'm like, you know what? Because I was going to start school again and do the same thing. You know, just do my general studies and just see after I got my degree what I wanted to do. But then I'm like, hold on. I keep putting limitations on myself. For all that, being a psych nurse, I could be a psychologist, which, you know, doctor of psychology, my PSYD in psychology. Dr. Harrison, once again, that's me. Y'all will see. Promise you that. But anyway, So yesterday I'm just at work, just looking all that stuff up. Then I'm like, oh, it says if you get your PSYD in psychology, I could do psychotherapy and all. Therapy. I could be a therapist. And I don't have to do extra, right? Like with the psych nurse, I was going to have to do the psych nurse stuff. Then I was going to have to do more for the therapist. But once I get my PSYD in psychology, then that literally aligns with the therapist. And that's 2 for 1, you know? So now, as of right now, I'm trying to go to ODU to do online classes because I can't get financial aid at Tidewater Community College unless I pay for classes, then get a C and above. Then I could try to get financial aid again. But if I don't have to pay for it with ODU and do financial aid there, I'd rather do it there. So, but either way it goes, I'm gonna pay for my future. I'll make the sacrifices necessary. Like I said, I do want a car, I do want my own apartment, but as of right now, I'm good where I'm at. And the people that's around me care about me. No matter how that one thing in my head that's like, nah, blah, 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 nah. So yeah, that's me. Like, that's so Raven. But, yeah. This is Damian Antonio Harrison, Dr. Harrison, future Dr. Harrison, PS, Doctor of Psychology, Damian Harrison. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm gonna drop this video, probably drop some shorts, and I'll be back with a topic next week, or maybe just talking, but not just more so about my life, but more so of like the things that I'm about and the things that I believe in and all of that. But while I conclude this video, may God's grace and peace be multiplied unto all of us. Always do what's best for you, no matter what. No matter what. Make the sacrifices, no matter what. Let go of everyone that doesn't benefit you, no matter what. Law of detachment. You let it go, come back. They'll come back, or something better will come. Let go and let God. Same difference. Y'all stay blessed.